What's going on, everybody? This is a late night live. I ain't gonna be too long, but we're gonna talk transfer portal. As you know, December 4th is getting ready to happen right now, like in less than a minute East Coast time. The transfer portal is getting ready to open, but I believe it's gonna open around, let's see, I believe it's gonna open around 10 something. But I'm not sure if it's East Coast time or Pacific or Mountain. I'm not sure, but the transfer portal is set to open. And I'm just looking at this is not the official transfer portal here that the college athletes are privy to, but this is just a list on 247 Sports of the players that already announced their intentions of hitting the transfer portal. So I filtered it by the top players in the transfer portal. Well, that said that they're entering the transfer portal right now. So they got the number one ranked player is Walter Nolan. He got 5 stars here. Defensive lineman, Texas A&M. So these are some players that Colorado is going to be more than likely. I'm not sure which ones they're going for, but there is a plethora of talent that's going to be in the transfer portal. Also, there's some players that's not even listed yet, and within the next few days you're going to start to see those players into the transfer portal. But for right now, these are the players here, and we're going to notice when I go down the list, there's some players that we should know that we already faced already this year that are in the transfer portal. I didn't even know they had intentions on transferring. But there's a lot of money on the table. In fact, the Oregon coach mentioned that if you want to get a good quarterback in the transfer portal, it's going to cost you $1.5 million, either 1.2 or $1.5 million dollars to get that player to come to your school. He said that. So there is a price tag on some of these players here. And so yeah. So there's definitely going to be some action tomorrow. And here's the thing. Like I said before, the advantage that Coach Prime and his staff have this year in this transfer portal is that they're here. They're at the school already. He's not at Jackson State tying up loose ends. So he actually get to tackle this portal with everybody else at the same time. Last year he was kind of behind the 8 ball. And but he still was able to fill his roster. So imagine what he's going to do in the next week or so in this transfer portal. Um, and he also mentioned that they more than likely going to have to swipe their credit card on some of these players, that's just a reality now. Just like actually, it wasn't the Oregon coach that said it; it was the Nebraska coach that said that a good quarterback that's ready to go. I'm talking about ready to start right now and contribute to your team is going to cost you 1.2 to 1.5 million dollars. So you already know. All right, so the number one the number one player is Walter Nolan. He's a defensive lineman. Now they saying the number 2 person is Dante Moore from UCLA. He's a quarterback. He's the number 2 ranked player right now. Number 3 ranked player is Cam Ward. We already faced Cam Ward and Dante Moore already. All right. But Cam Ward, he's set to make a big payday. And I think also the coach said that some of these players can get upwards of $6 million, just depending on what's going on with them. And each year, the market price goes up. And I remember there was an analyst talking about it. He said eventually it's going to get to the point as the years go on that these players some of them don't even have to go to the NFL. They're going to be making so much money. since this thing is still new, this is still really a new thing, right? But let's say as the years go on, the market value is going to go up. This is like free agency right now. It's like this is something that was not in college football way back in the day. It just wasn't. Players did get paid under the table, but yeah, this is like this is like really the first year, well, the second year that I'm actually studying this because I find it interesting. But the thing is, it's by performance. So let's say if you're a freshman on a team and you got some significant playing time and you did really well that season, you stand to make a lot of money, off your performance or whatever. So let's see. Dante Moore, Cam Ward is number 3. Will Howard is a quarterback. Um, let's see. Yeah. So some of these players, they already know where they're going. Like Tobias Merriweather, who's a wide receiver from Notre Dame. He's already set to go to Washington. Okay. So he's already set to go to Washington. That's what they're saying. They're saying it's 100%, but we don't know if it's 100%, but that's what they're saying. So they got him rated as 4 stars. Let me see here. They got him at 4 stars. Yeah, he's gonna make a lot of money at some point. I'm curious to know where he's gonna go. He's gonna go to a bigger program somewhere. But yeah, like I said, look at DJ Ugalele. We already faced him this year. Was it Oregon State? I remember that name. He's in the transfer portal. And I believe he's a junior. Will Rogers. Now they got Tyler Van Dyke, the quarterback. He's in the transfer portal. Got a linebacker here at 4 stars, Teddy Buchanan. Where is he? It didn't say where he was going. UC Davis. Let's see. Josh Kelly. Yeah, he's in the transfer portal. Got a D lineman here, Thor Griffin. That sound like a player, Thor Griffin. Thor. But yeah, man, it's a lot going on. The transfer portal's getting ready to open up and business is getting ready to be made. They're gonna be willing and dealing tomorrow. You said Travis deserves a raise. He's doing all right though. Thor. I'm like, yeah, we got to get this guy. His name is Thor. You said Washington is stacked. Yeah, they're stacked. You said junior year is the breakout year for a college player. You said some get girlfriends and babies. Oh man, I don't know about all that. You said some get girlfriends. Damn. Why it have to be to their junior year to get girlfriends? Yeah, it's about to get interesting. So you're going to start to see a lot of news come out tomorrow on who is coming and different things like that. Um, so, and we already know there's some players that's entering the transfer portal, but it could be more. I'm hearing some rumor mills on other stuff, but I don't want to get into that because it's rumors right now. I like to wait until it gets out to see who's actually leaving. I don't want to speculate because, like for example, the tight end Michael Harrison said it's time for bigger and better things and stuff like that. I don't know what he mean by that. He could mean that it's time for him to step it up or something like that. I don't know if that means it's time for him to hit the transfer portal. I don't know until he says it. I don't read his mind. So if he say that he's on to bigger and it's time for bigger and better things, I don't know. I don't know what that means until he says it. And then I heard some other things, but I don't want to repeat it because if it ain't come from an official spokesperson or somebody that's affiliated with that program, I can't believe it. But usually the news come out rather quickly during this time. So, but again, the main advantage that they have this year is they have everything in place already. Last year, he had to put his staff together. He had to do this. He had to do that, and then they were hitting the transfer portal, but they couldn't do it like 100% effectively because they were getting everything together. But they damn sure got it together now, to where they might have a little budget or whatever they working with. But there is a plethora of players to look at in this transfer portal right now. There's a lot. You can filter it by, let's see. Um, let's see. Let's go to let's just go to offensive tackle. Let's see. So right now, the number one ranked offensive tackle, according to 247 Sports, is Jaquan Scott. They got him ranked at number one. So, what, Southern Mississippi? So they got him at number one. Let's see. They got 7 in there already. Well, this is who. It's not, like I said, this is not the official transfer portal that the student athletes can see. This is just something that 247 Sports just listed out of the people that were in the news already. So out of the people that they know of that's hitting the transfer portal, this is what you have right here. But out of the offensive tackles position, this list is going to actually increase in the morning. Even though on the East Coast, it's already December 4th. But I believe that transfer portal, I don't know if it opens at midnight, depending on where you at. I don't know. But somebody told me 10 in the morning or something like that. So Jaquan Scott, he's number one on the list for right now. But like I said, we got to wait for more people to be added to this list for us to see. Now the transfer portal with the college players, see, this list is probably longer. It's probably longer, but we just can't see it. This is not the official transfer portal, but this is just giving us an idea on the players to look at. That's going to be out there tomorrow. So we have what college is this? I don't recognize the logo. Hold on a second. That is North Dakota. So Easton Kilty. Easton Kilty. He is 6'5", 305 pounds. Okay. Let's see. Potential Arkansas targets. All right, let's see. He got an offer from Oklahoma State. He also got an offer from Auburn. What is that? Texas Tech, Boston College. So they see some value in him. So if Auburn sees some value in him, it got to be something going on with this guy. He probably had a really good season. So Easton Kilty, he ready to go get paid. He's like, all right, I'm ready to go now. Carter Smith. All right, Carter Smith. Indiana. Yeah, Indiana. Let's see. Of course, we're gonna have some Michigan State guys, right? Spencer Brown, he's in the transfer portal. Okay, 6'6", 295. He's in the transfer portal. And okay, let's see what's happening here. Yeah, nothing yet. He just entered, so he entered November 27th. Well, he announced that. Yeah. So let's see what we got. Let's go by. Let's see what other position. Oh, here we go. let's see what we got. So far, it's 3 listed, but there'll be more. So this guy looked like he's getting ready to be picked up immediately. Keyshawn Blackstock. Uh-oh, we got a Notre Dame guy, Zeke Correll. He's in the transfer portal. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people, man. We're going to wait and see. They're going to get these roster filled up rather quickly because I know last year they didn't have a lot of time and they were able to get 80 some players in. Imagine what they're going to do now that they're tackling this thing once it opens. So we'll see. And then we'll see who's staying and stuff like that. So they really don't, they just have, the needs to meet. They obviously, since we got some offensive linemen, we got 2 offensive linemen leaving. So they got to fill those voids and add some more depth. So I'm sure they're going to be tackling them trenches hard tomorrow in a few of the skill areas as well. So you said the word on the street is, oh man, come on. Man, it's something else. I ain't here to talk about the man's relationships. We talking football. You see what I'm saying? Relationships, that's one thing. But football is football. We here talking football. Yeah, we talking football. Hey, what's up, midwife? You said flip Jordan Seaton. Yeah, man. I think they're working on it. They're working. What's up, RC Aces? They're working on it. You said this is for ticket sales, not score. Yeah, the Nebraska coach, Harold. Yeah. I had it mixed up. You said 1.5 million and may get a bust. No, he's talking about proven quarterback. Like somebody that is not a bust. I'm not talking about somebody that you don't know what they can do. He's talking like, for example, like even though he going to the NFL, like a Drake May. Like let's say if Drake May decided to stay and not go to the NFL, right? And he wants to transfer. Well, he's going to get more than 1.5 million. He's probably looking at $4 or $5 million because we know he can play. Like that type of player that can play. I'm not talking about, oh, thank you, AP. I'm not sure who's going to be the new OC until they announce it. I don't know. But thank you, though, AP. Yeah, I'm not sure who's going to be the new. Speaking of that, Tech Wake said, after watching championship team play ball, we're not ready for a natty at all. Okay, well, look, the what do you call it? The person that's ahead of recruiting, they said to him, "What are your goals?" He said to win a natty, to win a national title. That's what he said. Now, of course, he's going to say that. Now, is that realistic to say that they're going to win a national title next year? No, but that's what he said. He said that I saw that on Twitter. He said, we want to go out and make history, and then people say the plan is working, wait and see. But here's the thing. It takes a while for the people to gel together and, to work as a unit. That just takes a while. But I mean, if they can go out and get all the stars, I'm talking about if they can go out and get all the stars, like off these teams, then possibly. But that, like, how likely is that, let's say if like the starting 3 members of the Alabama offensive line said we all come into Colorado. But then 5 of the defensive linemen said they coming too. Well, we know they can play. But how likely, like, that's just like wishing upon a star. Some of these players that you're going to get, we don't know what they're going to be able to do. But most of them, they should know what they be able to do. They should be able to, because I think, according to what Coach Prime said, he got swiped the credit card. He's want to go shop. He said he want to go shopping, right? So I think they prepared to spend some money tomorrow if he's willing to go shopping, because he said it. So he's going to have to, if he can get some people in that is proven that they can play. I'm talking about just they one step away from the NFL. Like, that's, if he's going after all that, then this thing could be quickly changed around like ASAP. You know, but we're gonna see. Yeah, chemistry do matter. It does. Chemistry do matter. But yeah, um, yeah, there's only 30 or so starting Power Five offensive linemen that will enter the portal. Like, all right, for example, let's say if they did mention that number today, like it's 30 or so Power Five offensive linemen that will be entering the portal. They're gonna have to at least get six of them. If they can get six of them, they did fine out of the 30. But out of the 30, if they can get the top six, oh, they're in business. That costs a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? Now that costs a lot of money. That's like $1 million or better. That's like $1 million or better, or close to $1 million or better. I wouldn't say $1 million. I would say $500,000. You know what I mean? Um, to get their services. But that's only if they want to play for you. Because remember, they might not want to play for you. That's only if. Let's say if they do want to play for you and the stars are aligned and they do want to play for you and you're willing to spend the money, now you got them. So now we getting ready to start winning. I mean, getting ready to start protecting, or whatever we trying to do. Now, the defensive line. I don't know who's well, we do know who's staying. Well, we do know some people that's leaving. We have a few players on our defensive line from last year that they're seniors, that they're done. Now, out of the stars that enter the transfer portal, can they get at least 2 or 3 stars off that defensive line? Can they get 2 or 3 stars? Then they probably gonna have to spend close to $500,000 on each player, to get them involved. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of bread there. You said I'm not trying to be antagonistic, but they're not getting 6 linemen in the portal. You might get maybe 2. They are getting 6. But I'm talking about, like, what kind of 6 though? Or you mean that they're not getting 6 starters? Because they got more than 6 linemen last year in the portal and they started late. But you're talking about a certain type of lineman, like the stars, you mean. Like if they get, you said maybe 2 stars. I don't know. We just gonna have to wait and see how they might be willing to spend some money. I don't know. They might be willing to spend some money, and but trust me, these other programs are gonna try to outbid them. So that's a problem they're gonna run into. So let's say, for example, um, your going rate is $300,000, right? Colorado is offering you 300,000. Okay, we'll pay the going rate for you. Alabama come and give you 450. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know about the morale and stuff. That's not what we're talking about. We talking transfer portal. Like the season is over. So whatever happened last season, like this is being rejuvenated. This is like a new start. Um so whatever, we don't know what happened, right? You said everybody, well, you must know something we don't know. Yeah. You said they coming to be messy, Max. You know how it go. Yeah, people. Yeah, I don't really let that bother me though. I just like talking this stuff. But it's a new season. Well, not a new season yet, but the season is over, and transfer portal time. You know, see what happens. You never know. You never know what these top players are doing, what they're thinking. They may have already called them. Like, listen, some of these players got like agents and stuff or lawyers and stuff talking for them. It's crazy, man. It's like it's free agency. But I'm pretty sure this is what I think. They're gonna land some stars. I don't know how many, but they're gonna land some. And like I said, remember this. You gotta keep this in consideration. Look at the players we already have that we're developing, right? They're getting older. They're gonna be 1 year older, more mature, working in the weight room, ready to go. So we still have players that are already that's developing, that's going to be ready to go by next season. You said I think they'll get three in the portal. You talking about like T. Nicole? You talking about bona fide superstars? That'll be awesome if they do. That'll be awesome because we already have players. It's not like you remember last year, right? When all the players, because remember, there's a couple times when the portal opened up, right? You remember, so they had already talked to some players before that spring game. And then remember a lot of players left. So we had to bring a lot of players in. We don't have to do that this year. So they're going more focused, okay, we're targeting these players here. They already know what they're targeting. It's different than last year. The last year the foundation was being laid. That was last year. So this year he said he got to go shopping and swipe that credit card. See, last year he wasn't talking that. He said, "No, I'm not promising nobody anything." But he realized the game has changed, and he had to quickly adapt. The game has changed now. He ain't getting no players like that. You gotta be promising. You gotta do something. You said Ultimate Casco ain't in no portal. Nah, I didn't hear nothing about that. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. But like I said, see, last year, said, we ain't promise you anything. I'm gonna turn your son into a man, this and that. We promise you good education. But then he mentioned in that last press con, we gotta go swipe that credit card and go shopping. So he quickly adapted. He know that to get certain he looking for a certain type of players. Okay. And he know he got to pay for it. Not him personally. Not him per se. Not him. That ain't the head coach's responsibility to be paying. But he know who to get. He know what to do. How to get him in the right direction. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised they get more than a few stars. Like I'm talking about just bona fide stars that's playing for the national title type stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm talking about the player that come in that he's starting. Okay, he ain't got to work for nothing. He just his work ethic alone making him start. That's what I'm talking about. So, but so that's what I think they're gonna go do. And like I said, if a coach said he willing to they talking about swipe that credit card, yeah, they're gonna make some things happen. And they already had some 4 and 5 stars there this past weekend. So no telling what was said to him. No telling. So let me tell you something. When he first, we got to go back in history for a minute. When he first took over Jackson State, it was an abbreviated year because it's the vid is an abbreviated year. But that second year, oh, he went after when he went and found the dogs. He went and got some players that could have played Power Five and got them to Jackson State. So what you think he getting ready to do now? Like if he was able to do it at Jackson State, because remember at Jackson State, when he left, a lot of those players they went elsewhere. Look at what's his name? Willis Patrick. He went on to TCU, other places, other players went other places. So he was able to convince them to come to Jackson State. So what you think he getting ready to do? You said last year, hold on a second. You said last year Coach Prime couldn't say that because he didn't have a war chest, or he got it this year. But throughout the year, the boosters and the alum were able to build a war chest. Okay. He said a war chest. Now Coach Prime can talk about going shopping. Thank you, AP, for the 10 sack. I appreciate it. Go ahead and put that in the coffers. You see what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But yeah. So if he was able to, because you know what they said when he was at Jackson State. Oh, he got a bunch of Power Five players beating up on the HBCU. Well, if he got access to some bread, oh yeah, he getting ready to go shopping tomorrow. He probably already went shopping, but it ain't gonna be officially told to us until when he's ready to tell us. He might not even tell us tomorrow. You know how Coach Prime like trickle out that information. He'll give us a little bit. That's what I told y'all. Like, okay, the season over, but the news is just continuous. Told you that. It's going to be continuous up to spring ball. And next thing you know, that we back in the season again. You said Dylan is too small for the Big 12. No, he's not. What they're going to do is they're going to use him effectively. You see what I'm saying? No, with somebody with that type of speed, it's things you can use them for. You said boosters in Texas got money. Yeah, I'm sure he got all type of boosters. You said, hold up, where is that comment? Prime said he's bringing in the Louis. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they getting ready to go get an O-line. They getting ready to go pot. They gonna buy one. All the news is not going to come out tomorrow, because remember we still in the playoffs. They still doing this whole playoffs thing. We gonna wait till all the football is done before all the news come out. Okay, I can see them now contact some people from Alabama. Listen, we got some money over here, baby. We need your services. Oh yeah, how much y'all talking? We got $1 million for you right now. We're not playing. We're not playing no, but we're not playing no games. What happened last year ain't gonna happen this year. I promise you. You said a good plan to get. They're gonna get some JUCO players. Coach Prime, I just going back to when he was at Jackson State. He always get them JUCO players, of course. Yep, they got some dogs in the JUCO. But yeah, he definitely going that because he did it before. I'm just going back like his history or whatever as far as Jackson State. But let me tell you, by year 2, when he was at Jackson State, oh, he put the team together, didn't he? He did. He put that team together. That's why they kept going. They went undefeated like that. He had all them skilled players on that team that could have easily went Power 5. And he got some JUCO players, and he got a few high school players like that. But in year 3, they went undefeated. I believe year 1. I believe the year 2 they go undefeated. I know year 3 they did, but they lost in the bowl game. They lost the. Did Eddie George team beat them, or they beat Eddie George team? Now they did beat Eddie George team the 3rd year. I can't remember right now. It seemed like it's been a long time ago, but yeah, he ready to wheel and deal. No, he ain't showing his hand. You say need to read the Art of War. He don't need to show it. I don't think we're not gonna hear all the news tomorrow. We're gonna hear a little bit though. We're gonna hear some players. We're gonna hear a little bit of news trickling out on the AP. But remember, all the news is on him still. It's still like that. That's just the way it is. You said Jerry Jones' grandson is on the Texas team. I didn't know that. What position he play? You said won't have any depth again. Well, that'll be a crying shame if they ain't get no depth out of this transfer portal this year. That's gonna be crazy. Because we got players there already. Remember that. We still got players. We got Tyler there. He's back in action. David Connor's in action. He's getting ready, coming off an injury. We got a few other offensive linemen, freshmen there that we developing. Different things like that. Now we just gotta just bring in some more to add to it. Oh yeah, the D line. Can't forget about that. They gotta add on to that, add some additions, and they should be all right. You said Hankerson knows CU ain't gonna run the ball. Well, he's doing the best thing for himself, He had a pretty decent season from when he did run the ball because he did well enough for them to utilize him a lot. So he's going to get some burn somewhere. He got 2 years left of eligibility. But they getting ready. I'm just telling you right now, they gonna get some dogs, man. Because he did it at Jackson State the 2nd year. The 1st year, for me, I don't really count that year too much because we had a lot going on in the country and everything was shut down. But shoot, year 2, he went and found dogs from all over the country. I like D-Mac. D-Mac is there. So, you know what I'm saying? He getting, I think this is last year. So yeah, that year T Nicole was, man, I never forget that year, man. It's just like right after we lost Kobe, everything went downhill. Right after we lost Kobe. And then I went through it too. I messed around and caught it. But my mother got really bad also. Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it. It was horrible. I had some people that dropped. I let me see. That year alone, 3 people I know just passed. Just boom. My uncle. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was just a complete mess. And then people were it was yeah, so I don't really count that year. But the second year he came back, he had a full squad ready to go. And they got to that celebration bowl, right? The second year. And even though they lost, the third year they got to the celebration bowl again, right, even though they lost again. And then he was on to Boulder. But this year, the second year, he always liked to improve. So there will be I would say if you just look at history for a second, he always improved the second year. So I don't count him out. I don't count him out. But trust me, when I said he don't want nothing less than bowl eligibility, I'm sure he's thinking that. I need to be bowl eligible here. Okay. The second year. And then the third year we build on that. You said the new schedule is much easier. You think so? There's some games there but we're gonna see what kind of roster he built. Everything is happening, like January, a lot of stuff is happening the end of January. Um, then they're gonna have do they have winter conditioning or is it just spring? I forget how they did it last year. They started in yeah, they did. They started in late January, February, I believe. And then March around that time they're getting ready for yeah. We about to see. And then we had some freshmen, remember. We had a bunch of freshmen this year that they're still building up. And we still had some bona fide stars on the team that's still there. Slush is still there. Shiloh coming back. Shador should be back and healthy and ready to go. Travis, you know, a few others. So yeah, it should be good to go this time. But we're gonna see. I know the coach left. He going on. They say going to Syracuse. Donovan McNabb, old stomping grounds. Y'all know Donovan. Donovan McNabb. He played at Syracuse. Um, Quentin Spotwood played there too. He went to the league for a little bit. I knew him. He from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey, so Quentin Spotwood went there too. Conrad McCray, rest in peace to him. But yeah, they probably back on the up and up again. So that was a nice hire if he's going there. That's pretty good. He's known for his recruiting. And I think that somebody was like, "Oh, why did he leave?" But if you look at all the coaches around the nation, go look at their resume. Go look at when they were younger. How many schools that they moved around to? It's just the way it is with coaching. And you keep moving around, getting your experience, and next thing you know, you're a head coach somewhere. So it's nothing for him to leave. I mean, that's just the way it is. You said can AB coach? He has CTE going on. And what are you talking about, Antonio Brown? Why he said he was coaching? Oh, with that arena thing he got going on. I don't know. You said they better hire Urban Meyer. What for the? I'm sure he will be looking at some HBC. If you're a dog, he'll find you anywhere. Tim Brewster resigned as the Titans coach. I'm Tim Brewer. Yeah, I heard about. Yeah, There's a lot of people out there. I don't know like who gonna be the coordinator. That's important though. Is it gonna be Shermer? I would think it'll still be Shermer. Let me tell you something, right? Like it probably just be Shermer, maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. We definitely will find out at some point who gonna be the offensive coordinator. But for right now, it's Shermer. For right now, but that's important though. So if he's staying offensive coordinator, so be it. You said Shiloh is almost 30 years old playing with kids. No, he not. You gonna say thing about Bo Nix, right? And Cam Rising. It's that COVID year. They got an extra year. And then Shiloh was able to play because he graduated from Jackson State. Now he's playing as a grad student, so he was able to play. You said y'all finna be in for a rude awakening. Why? Like, why you say that? Why are we gonna get a rude awakening? I'm curious to hear this one. No, it's not easy to build a winning pro. It takes years, but they trying to go buy one. That's what he said. Coach Prime said he ain't 37 years old. He's in his 50s. When he ready to go get one. I know he knows Shiloh not 30. He just talking about he been playing football, college football a long time. He has though. No, no, I know you're not talking about me, but like, what do you mean by a rude awakening? That's what I wanted to know. I just wanted to know what you meant by that. No, I was just asking you. You said prom girl jumped in a. Come on, man. That's his personal life. Colorado joins the Big 12. Yep. He said Prime got a lot to do. He's back to rebuilding the pro. He been rebuilding. He's still in the rebuilding process. It take a couple years. Shiloh had 2 knee injuries. Yeah, that sucks. You said you stumbled upon this live chat. Hold on, let me see. You said you want to catch the beginning. You just got to rewind it back. Oh, let's see. Oh, with all the foods talking crazy, saying Prime. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, you can buy it. Them top programs buying them. They keeping them players there, even though they're deep in their positions. They get all the see the difference with those big programs. They get all the talent. They're attractive. Their facilities, and they get all the talent. But man, you look at their depth charts. Man, they got like I know Bama has so many damn Just at the safety position alone, they got like 20 some people. It's crazy. The running backs, they like 15. Got 15 running backs. You got to be the best of the best to be starting on that team. You say he cranking out them direct deposits. He ain't playing up there in Alabama. They got money. You excited about the new talent we getting? Yeah. You said location isn't appealing for a lot of people. Yeah, that could be a factor if you don't like the cold. But they said it's not really that cold up there. I can deal with it. You know, I'm from the New Jersey, so yeah, Texas got a lot of deep talent too. You're right. They ain't playing out there. And they got deep pockets. That's right. That oil money or whatever. Oil and textile. They got some money. And look, it's see the truth, the information is starting to trickle out to us. See, when you look at some of these websites when it has the NIL evaluation, that's not telling the story. That's just their approximate value for that particular moment in time. But that's not counting what's in their bank account. Y'all still talking about this man relationship, man. We ain't talking about that. Mm-mm. We talking a little bit of football right here for a little bit. You said you Dion fans are going to be so disappointed next year. That's what you call us, you Dion fans. Why are you up in here with us Dion fans? You a Dion fan too. Stay welcome. Welcome. Join the club. Join the club, Mixer. Join in. You said, why is it repeating? I'm new to this. You sitting up here trying to pull Jedi mind tricks on us, Deborah. I'm too old for that. Have a good night. Have a good night. Either that or your internet is on life support by the grace of God. I don't know. But I'm not repeating. Ain't nothing repeating over here. First you said, what's the name of the channel and how do I get it? Come on now. Come on. Or maybe you are having difficulty. I don't know. You said every year is a time to grow right. He said, "Don't even know how to troll right." I know I got a watch out for the troll. What's this? Um, Big up to Buff Nation Daily from Japan. Okay, shout out. Look at me, y'all, from Japan, folks. Shout out from Japan. Welcome in. You said you taught Buffs too on your network. We stand with Prime. Look at that. Prime is rocking in Japan, folks. People have no idea how business in the circle works, right? Group economics, politics is key. Shout out Navi Group Media from Japan. Prime is global, man. He's always been global. He's been a global fixture for shit since I was a kid. Let me tell you something real quick. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. I remember when I was younger, I used to go to baseball games a lot. My people used to take me to the Yankee Stadium. And when he was with the Yankees, we went up there for a few games. Did you know the whole stadium was freaking crowded because he was there? It was crazy. And I remember going before he played for the Yankees, right? This is before he played for the Yankees, and it wasn't like that for a rookie. for somebody that's just getting their feet wet. It wasn't like that. But then people were just so interested in him. I remember, everybody said, "Oh, that's that Deion Sanders, right? That guy right there." And yeah, he always had that spotlight on him. This is like from the very beginning. You said Yankee games. You ain't even from New York. Be quiet. Be quiet. You're not even from New York. So be quiet. Be quiet before you be the first person I block, because I unblocked everybody. You might have to go back. You say one more, you type one more thing, you getting ready to get blocked. Okay. Damn, we do got some trolls up in here tonight. Somebody just said, I think Diddy is innocent. Deborah, look here. What is your site called? Man, y'all getting ready to get me up out of here. It's late. It's too late for this, T. Nicole. It really is. It's too late for this. Damn, these trolls, they on 24/7, yo. But they got a job to do, man. Let them do their job. They got to do their job, man. You said AB will be a great addition. You think so? He ain't no legend of the game, though. If that's what you're saying. He's not a legend of the game. He's not a legend of the game, man. Yeah, man. It's just like they go from chat to chat, don't they? They troll harder in mine, though. They troll hard in mine, yo. So I don't mind it. They're like, okay, Max, let me go get them real quick. They come over here and get me. That's what they do to me. You said no, definitely not a legend. Nah, he's not a legend. AB, he's not a legend. He was a good wide receiver, but you know what I mean. He was pretty good though, pretty good for his time, but that's what they say, James. They said he's coming. Yeah, they do go ham on here. The troll, they do. You give them about, when I go live, give them about a good 20 minutes. They're on their way. It's like they call each other up, like the team. They come running. And I'm just kicking it today. I'm not really talking about anything. I was just saying that the transfer portal going to open up. You said Diddy had hits. He's a legend for sure. Oh my God. You said it doesn't look like Jordan Seaton coming. Oh, he going to where was he supposed to be going? Ohio State, I believe. I think it's Oregon, or it might have been, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. No, I see the trolls. You can't ignore them. Like, it's no way I can ignore them. They get me here. They get me in the comment section. It goes down in the comment section. people get so mad, man. Like this one lady, what did she say to me? She said, You were undercover or something. I forget what she said. She was just really upset. And I just said, Thank you. That's all I said to her. Thank you. You can't go back and forth. I just said, Thank you. And I hearted her comment because it's something I said that really pissed her off, man. She was steaming. And then I had another person hit me up on Instagram. Now it's bad when they find you on Instagram and inbox you. This person said, You better not talk about that ever again. I was like, damn, man. Could you imagine like I don't know what I'm just talking about sports. People get really upset. And then they try to get other people to like low key like talk about you. Like, they're going other chats and they're like, yeah, people this and that. And it's be the same people. There's one person that did it. The one that inboxed me. I'm like, people are just really freaking miserable. You know what I'm saying? I've been miserable before, but I stay to myself though. I don't take it on other people. People are something else. And it's not really you though that they're mad at. It's just that whatever things go on in their life. So you just gotta just don't go back and forth. But yeah, to find me on Instagram, you know, it's crazy, man. I don't even, and then one person, well, why come you're not active on Instagram? Because I'm not. I got a life. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I gotta work, man. Like, during the day, I'm not at home, you know, so I don't be on Instagram. That's like business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have another Instagram, like a personal one, but I don't be on Facebook like that. Facebook is like, I just cannot be on Facebook. I can't. It's just sometimes it get depressing. Like people just, and then people are. It's this one. Oh, I had a person. This is some weird shit. I had to tell you all this before I get off. You said first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Right, man. Listen, it's just you just have to roll with the punches. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You got to roll with the punches. You just got to roll with the punch. Like if you're a content creator, you got to roll with the punches. And I've been a content creator for a long time. So you can't keep going back and forth because you're going back and forth with yourself because you don't know who the person is. You going back and forth with words. So all you got to do is put your phone down. That's it. All you got to do is put the phone down. Thank you, Navi. You got to put the phone down. But a lot of people, they just can't do it. Just like Black Dollar, he said, "Bro, I'm gonna come back when you done talking about Detroit." You see how people are? I ain't go. Well, look, by the time you come back, I'll be asleep. How about that? I'm gonna be asleep. Like you talking about, I'm gonna come back. I'm about to get off in a second. I'm about one click away from my pillow. Well, y'all is something else. Why can't I talk? We just talking. Damn, why is everything so serious? Jesus Christ. Y'all loosen up a little bit. Damn. I'll come back. Child, I'll come back, honey. He's sitting here talking about these trolls. I'll come back. That's what you sound like. I'll come back. I'll come back. When you stop talking about the trolls. Come on, man. We gotta have some fun. What's wrong with the trolls? And you know what somebody told me? They emailed, why don't you block the trolls? I can't block them all. What do you want me to do? I can't because they what I can't. You know what? Blocking. I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Blocking doesn't work, so just stop doing it. It don't work. So I unblocked everybody. The trolls are not really. They do be a lot in here. I ain't gonna lie to you. More so than any other chat. It'd be hilarious. Oh my god, they always get me, man. You said dude is zesty. He said, I'll be back when you start talking about the trolls. I'll be back. I'll be back. Well, I'm one click away from the pillow, man. One click away. Yeah, them trolls, they don't go to sleep. So let me see, who do we got? Yo, I saw this interesting video about this football player was talking about how he gets paid in the NFL. And he got drafted out of from Notre Dame. And he's been in the league 7 years, but he's been a practice player the whole time. Ain't that some shit? And he made some money. He's a professional practice player. He didn't mean to be that, but he's good enough to make a practice squad. And he went from team to team to team, and he makes about 500,000 a year because he said it goes up the longer you're in the league. He said when you're early in the league, you'll probably make 2 to 300,000 on the practice squad, and you divide that by 17. I think that's what he said. I think that's right. So whatever the total amount you're getting divided by 17, that's the gross amount that you get every 2 weeks when you play. And he made a really decent living out of being a practice player. And that's his thing. Like, no, you make more the longer you're in the league. He's been in the league 7 years. So he really explained it. Yeah, the going rate is like 150 to 2, right? But he's been in the league for over 6 years, so the price goes up. Look at this. Look at this. That's his business. Look at this. Hold on, where is he? Yo. Yo, you know what? I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted by these trolls. This is crazy. All right, let me get back to what I was saying. That totally took me off right there. You guys are crazy, man. I gotta get off here, man. Okay, make it open to subscribers only. I'm gonna do that next time. You said no, I'm not clickbait, but I'm done with my topic. How about that? Yeah, black dollars. Wow, man. Yeah, they really going for it. But let me get back to what I was saying, man. I'm laughing at one comment. All right. Dude, man. You guys are losers, man. You guys are really losers, bro. Um, yeah. You guys are Yo, I can't even finish what I was saying, man. Oh man, I'm losing my mind, man. Oh man. So like I was saying, he was like, the longer you're in the league, you make more as a practice player. And it just so happens he didn't plan it like this, but it just so happened he'd be on the practice squad all the time. And he would just talk about how his schedule goes. He said you can only when or during a game, they can only suit up like 43 people during a game. And he don't go to the games. But if it's a home game, he can go to that. I forget how, but he has to sit in a box because he played for the Raiders. Um, but some teams are different. They don't have you sit in the box, go in the box, but he can't be on the field. It's like an area they go to in the stadium. If he's on a practice squad, but if he makes the active roster list, which he has, he played on special teams. He suit up and travel with the team, and his pay go up. If he makes, if they elevate him to a to a position, whether it's special teams or not, his minimum pay goes up. And he was able to invest in a lot of stuff and do really good for himself. But yeah, I need to ignore y'all, man, because I can't get what I got to say out. You know, y'all messing the show up now. That's crazy. The trolls, man, y'all. I knew Black Dollar was gonna get me back because I was like really going after him. You know, like call him a troll, and here he come. You know what I mean? There's some kids ain't got school in the morning or something. I don't know what's going on. Let me get out of here, y'all, because they troll Team 6 don't came up in here. They don't came up Team 6 style on me. So I ain't got no mods. I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy because they know I ain't got no mods. So they coming to get me. So man, but anyway, the transfer portal, what was I saying? The transfer portal, that's tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I definitely collab or whatever. Definitely. Definitely. But thank you. Thanks again. Definitely will collab. There's definitely gonna be a lot to talk about on this year. Um you said drink call. Oh man, dude, I'm on the East Coast. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I ain't no spring chicken, man. I know. I know there'd be people in the same chat saying the same thing. They can't even talk. They can't even type right. It's crazy. He gonna open a lot of eyes tomorrow. We definitely gonna see. But they, like I said, they already have players, right? They just got to add the additions on. So that ain't gonna be hard to do. It's not like last year where he had to put together a whole damn team, you know. And it looked like a lot of the players that's leaving were the holdovers. I don't think Trevor Woods is gonna leave. That's just what I would be surprised if he did. I would be surprised if he did. So I don't know exactly what time. Somebody said around 10 something, but I know it's already Monday here. But the portal that I'm looking at, that's not the actual portal that the student athletes see. But This list here you see, when you keep refreshing it tomorrow, you're gonna start to see names getting added as you refresh it. So they're pretty good with updating it. You said a portal already. I don't even know. Yeah, with the looks of your picture, I don't know. I can't even believe you. You got a troll picture. You said that King Black Dollar. Yeah, yeah, he's definitely one of them. Don't ignore him. He's one of them. They invade. You right. I might have to do a subscriber only. They really invading right now. Wait, what is going on here? Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, the invasion is. Let me get out of here. But yeah, I can't. I'm gonna wait and see the news tomorrow. But thank you guys for coming in. I just wanted to see like who's listed already. So there's quite a number of players listed already, but it should be more added tomorrow as the list keep refreshing. Max, it will get subs up. Wait, let me see. You said it would get what would get subs up? He was laughing so hard. Thank you, Black Dollar. What did Black Dollar say? That's why I said learn how to. I don't know. You were kind of trolling me too, Black Dollar. You were one of them. You talking about the show. You one of them. Yeah, let me get up out of here. Yeah, chat only subscribers, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, man. I'm definitely gonna have to do that because they are they on their job tonight. They definitely are. But y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all tomorrow at some point, probably later. Probably like be on probably like but it'll be later during the day. But I will catch y'all later. Transfer portal. You know he ain't hard to find, man. He ain't hard to find. Already got some players there. We got some dogs already in house. And he getting ready to go um add some depth, man. That's what's gonna happen. And yeah, add some depth and things is getting ready to happen, man. It really is. It's getting ready to happen. It's definitely getting ready to happen. I'm telling you. You said can't block us. We can just make more. Like I said, I'm not blocking anybody because it ain't no use to block you. It ain't no use, man. Yeah, I'm not blocking anybody. I tried that already. Don't work. It don't work, man. You guys are very resilient in your trolling. But you guys troll me the most, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not by accident, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not by accident that I get trolled. Like it's not by accident because I know that this doesn't happen everywhere else. It happens with me, and I know why. I know why. Trust me, I know. But um, you know, it is what it is. No, I'm not letting nobody run me off. You act like I'm new to this. I'm not letting nobody run me off. I just gotta go to sleep. No, I'm not letting nobody run me off, but I do get trolled a lot here. And it's not by accident. This is done on purpose. It's done on purpose. It's not by accident because nobody else get trolled like this. Nobody else get trolled like this. Oh, they got subscribers only. That's what they do. I don't. Why do I gotta do all that for grown-ups to behave, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't worry about it. You said why they trolling? You said I think you make good videos. You just got to do better with the live stream. What do you want me to do? Click. What do you want me to do? Do some jingles and dances for you? Like, what do you want me to do? What do you mean? I got to do better with the live. What do you want me to do? You want me to dance for you, or what? What do you want me to do? You want me to entertain you? Like, what do you want, sir? Like, what do you want me to do? I'm just sitting here kicking it right now. Like, what do you want me to do, man? Do you want me to do a jiggle for you? A jingle? Like, the hell is going on? Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to do a dance for you or something? What do you want me to do? You said don't get mad because everyone doesn't love Dion's. Oh, okay. It is hilarious. I like engaging though. You said do not dance, whatever you do. I'm like, shit, what do you want me to do? You just you gotta do better with it. Like, what the hell you want me to do? But anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. Y'all have a good one. All right, y'all.